Hello and welcome back to the Good, the Bad and the Ugly show. So today we are in Bethnal Green having a little look at a toy museum. That's right. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff here. Some things that I thought I'd never see in real life. A couple of things here that I didn't even know existed. A few things that I really want to add to my collection and probably never will get the chance. It's nice to see some of these things kept in such good condition, somewhere you can actually stand close to them. Yeah, so bit of Star Wars, bit of Doctor Who, bit of cool Action Man nostalgia. Yeah, let's have a little look. We're in Bethnal Green at the Toy Museum, that's right, childhood toys. Quite amazing stuff. Going to go around and show you a couple of little bits like Star Wars and Ewoks and Action Man and stuff. Just a few things that are here that are pretty cool. It's very noisy, there's a lot of people here today and I don't want to get in trouble filming people and things that I shouldn't be. So we'll just do a little walkthrough. Just thought it'd be a nice thing. So here we have this, whatever that is, I'm not too sure, and something that looks like a Muppet. We're going to move on to something that's pretty special to all of us. That's right, He-Man. So we've got, yeah, you can see we've got modular. We've got a few that I've got in my little cupboard here. But obviously, this bloke's pretty rare. The Sorceress, she's here, of course. And we'll move on to like the coolest of cool. Is of course Scareglow, looking pretty cool down here. Goes for a lot of money, this guy. And I've never seen this one before either. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing to find, right? Awesome, He-Man. And I thought this thing over here looked pretty cool. This is like a, I'm not sure what it is really. I think you walk backwards and forwards on it, but it's Chewbacca. So we'll go in here. Yeah, something I've never seen anywhere else. Also some pretty cool stuff along here. I mean, I love all the little models and houses and things, but the little satellite space station is pretty damn cool, I think. 1962, okay. And we've got the modern Lego Death Star. You might not see that too often on your journeys. But we come over here to the Ewok village. Now, that's a pretty cool thing. You never see this anywhere really. Child's toy of Ewoks, obviously not Star Wars figures, but the next best thing. We also have some pretty cool old school stuff over here as well. I don't really know too much about it all. Obviously it's Sesame Street, or is it Muppet Babies? I don't know. But all stuff that reminds me of my childhood, definitely. And some old school masks. The old Batman one up here is pretty cool. And of course in this interesting little theatre part we have of course the man himself, Frankenstein. Every now and then lightning goes off and yeah, it's a cool thing. Let's get a good close-up view of him. All of his clothes here. We go down to this. But yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to find just stood here. So as you can see, it's a real mix of just interesting stuff, things that you find in regular museums. But then you come down here, you've got the creature from the Black Lagoon, which is something I would like. To the robot dog over here, and the Spice Girls dolls. Of course, they're becoming like pretty valuable now. So I guess a museum is a place for them. This here is really cool. I'm not sure what it is. Then we move down to the obviously Princess Leia doll, which is another pretty hard one to find, as I recall. We've got the Dalek, which is another awesome thing. And yeah, you just move along to all the weird, cool, wonderful toys. Obviously, yeah, Lost in Space, right? And this really weird thing in the corner. And yeah, we've got up here, we've got like the Superman outfits. So another interesting thing to find. And of course, this is pretty amazing, isn't it? Just take this in for a moment. Absolutely wonderful thing. Yeah, we'll move along to the giant stage here with the dolls in. I mean, how elaborate can you get? Can you imagine this in a child's bedroom? Yep, something I'd try and take home, but yeah, I don't think I'd get very far with it. We'll move along now. There's a few other cool bits over here, like sort of a cool worldwide stuff. We've got a rideable Rich's Broom over here, and this, which is just, I think it's like a sleigh or something, but just amazing, And we'll move along to the Sea Wolf, which is also a very, very cool thing, and some spacey stuff up here. We've got a cool plastic UFO there, of course, and of course the Millennium Falcon, as she blows. I love the tin toys from the 50s. It's amazing, and the TARDIS, which I believe is this is the TARDIS by Denny Fisher and Mego, isn't it? I think, with the Tom Baker doll goes inside of. I've never actually seen one in reality, but it's a beautiful thing. I need to buy one of these. I need to get hold of one. That's weird, and that's pretty cool as well. And of course, along here we have the awesome Action Man stuff. I mean, it's just a classic, isn't it? This is 50s, I believe. No, 60s, mid-60s G.I. Joe, which of course the American viewers will know all about. And down here we've got some more interesting, sort of modern stuff, which is really cool. We move along. I like the McDonald's. I've always had a thing for like fast food toys, so this sits pretty well with me. I'm not sure how I feel about these, but we'll move on here to like the mecca of all this kind of stuff that people love, which is of course Star Wars. It's nice to see some original, pristine-looking Star Wars figures boxed. I mean, yeah, you're going to see this stuff every day, you know, unless you're a collector and you probably got it all in your big room somewhere. But pretty amazing stuff, though, you know, for the average Joe. Also, this is cool. It's a Hoover that works. It sucks up this stuff here, look. And you've got a nice rotating chicken oven thing, microwave oven going on here. I mean, it's all really cool, isn't it? Over here, like Polly Pockets and the Viewmaster. Of course, more interesting toys and knickknacks down here. I see a couple of Care Bears in the corner there. And yeah, there's a lot to Sylvanian family, of course. There's a lot to take in, really. You miss stuff as you go along, but it's really, really cool. It's just nice to see a lot of this stuff, you know. And some more cool stuff down here, Henry Hoover, but there's more kind of Action Man-y type stuff that I really love. Got the deep sea diver up the top that I know a certain person will like, and a space gun as well. A drone. But yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? A lot of this stuff, definitely. And this is quite a freaky thing. There's a little tiny door here in a house. A little tiny door. Should we go through the tiny door? Oh yeah, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, you go through the tiny door, and it's really weird in here. Kind of reminds me of Twin Peaks slightly. I'm getting out of here. So yeah, as I said, pretty busy today. Pretty amazing looking though. Nice thing. We seem to have a car hanging from the ceiling here as well. So I'm going to go and film a tiny bit more. But yeah, it's quite a small place really, but some amazing stuff within. Oh yeah, scary little chemistry sets here. Kids used to play with these back in the 50s and seriously injure themselves, or you know, worse. These were amazing things. Just a sort of toy you would never get in this day and age. And it's just like a talk boy. I'm sure it's not, but kind of. So here we have the gaming part now. Yeah, look at that. That'll take you back. The old Sinclair and the old Commodores. And yeah, obviously Nintendo, PlayStation. We still have like a lot of this stuff. It's not really antique for me, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, there's some cool board games on the wall, just noticed as well. Game of Knowledge up there. That thing, which if anyone's ever played that, you'll know how difficult that can be sometimes. Some really cool stuff, you know. I'd buy all of this if I could. And obviously, you know, your old handhelds were pretty amazing. So we'll move along here now. So the Amstrad, not a computer that I had growing up, but I had family who did. This is a cool thing as well. Can't remember the name of it right now, but yeah. And playing some games here on the wall as well. Just below the Game of Life, which is a cool thing. We'll move down to some of this stuff here. That's right. Now, one of my favourites, Ghost Castle. Absolutely brilliant thing. I mean, I do have this. not as complete as this one. But yeah, and there's that Mousetrap as well. Mousetrap was a classic. So yeah, some cool games. Some cool games. So there we go. That's the toy museum. Pretty cool experience, really. I guess exit through the gift shop is probably the correct way of going about this. Okay, so there we go. Pretty cool stuff, right? Interesting stuff. Bit of a short one, I know, but it wasn't that much to look at. Just enough to keep you interested. Yeah, I love it. I love places like this. I want to hopefully go and explore some more weird museums and things like that dotted around. We'll get there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tune in next time when we look at something completely different. Please like, share, and subscribe to The Good, the Bad, and The Ugly Show.
Because there's no room left in hell. Die! If you want to! You innocent